In a beautiful kingdom far away, there lived a kind king named Arthur and his daughter, Princess Luna. Luna was the most wonderful princess in the world. She had long, shiny hair and the brightest, most beautiful smile anyone had ever seen. Princess Luna's smile was so magical that when she smiled, flowers bloomed instantly, birds sang sweeter songs, the sun shone brighter. Everyone in the kingdom loved her smile because it made them feel happy and safe. But the king had a big problem. He loved his daughter so much that he was scared something bad might happen to her. So he built tall walls around the castle. He hired many guards. He made rules that Luna could never leave the castle grounds. "Father, I want to see the village. I want to meet the people," Luna would ask. "No, my dear daughter. It's too dangerous outside. You must stay here where I can protect you," the king always said. Every day, Luna looked out of her high tower window. She could see children playing in the village below. She could see people working, laughing, and living their lives. But she could only watch. She could never join them. Slowly, day by day, Princess Luna began to feel sad. First, she smiled a little less. Then she stopped singing. Then she stopped dancing. The flowers in the castle garden began to wilt. The birds stopped visiting. Even the sun seemed dimmer. One terrible morning, Luna woke up and her beautiful smile was completely gone. She looked in the mirror and saw only sadness on her face. No matter how hard she tried, she could not smile anymore. The king was heartbroken. "My precious daughter, what's wrong? Why won't you smile?" "I don't know, father. I just feel empty inside. My smile has disappeared," said Luna sadly. The king called the best doctors in the kingdom. They checked Luna's health. She was perfectly fine. He called the wisest teachers. They could not help. He called the funniest clowns. They could not make her laugh. "I will give all my gold to anyone who can bring back my daughter's smile," announced the king. People came from everywhere trying to help. They brought toys, jewels, beautiful dresses, and delicious food, but nothing worked. Luna's smile was gone forever. Meanwhile, in the village below, there lived a poor baker named Tom and his young son, Alex. Alex was only 7 years old, but he was very wise and kind. He had heard about the sad princess. "Papa, I want to help the princess," said Alex. "But son, we have no money, no fancy gifts. What could we possibly do?" asked Tom. "I think I know what's wrong with her. She needs a friend," said Alex simply. That night, brave little Alex decided to sneak into the castle. He climbed over the wall. It was hard work for a small boy. He hid from the guards. He climbed up the tall tower to Princess Luna's window. Luna was sitting alone, looking very sad. Alex tapped gently on her window. "Who's there?" asked Luna, surprised. "My name is Alex. I came to be your friend," said the boy, climbing through the window. "Friend? What's a friend?" asked Luna. She had never had a real friend before. "A friend is someone who cares about you, plays with you, and makes you happy," explained Alex. Alex pulled out a small worn book from his pocket. "This is my favorite book of stories. Would you like me to read to you?" Luna nodded. Alex began reading funny stories that made Luna giggle just a tiny bit. It was the first sound of happiness she had made in weeks. Every night, Alex snuck into the castle to visit Luna. He brought her simple gifts: a pretty flower, a smooth stone, a drawing he made. They were not expensive, but they were given with love. Alex told Luna about life in the village. He told her about the baker's shop, about children playing games, about the market where people sold fruits and vegetables. "It sounds wonderful," sighed Luna. "I wish I could see it." "Why can't you?" asked Alex. "My father says it's too dangerous. He wants to protect me," said Luna. "But you can't live your whole life in a tower," said Alex. How can you be happy if you never experience anything? Luna thought about this. Alex was right. She was safe in the tower. But she was also very lonely and sad. One night, Alex had a brave idea. Princess Luna, tomorrow is the spring festival in the village. Everyone will be there. Would you like to come with me? But my father will be very angry, worried Luna. Sometimes we have to be brave to find happiness, said Alex. I'll protect you. We'll only go for 1 hour, Luna thought carefully. She was tired of being sad. She was tired of living in fear. Yes, Alex, I'll come with you. The next evening, Alex helped Luna climb down from her tower. Her heart was beating fast with excitement and fear. It was the first time she had ever left the castle. As they walked through the village, Luna saw amazing things. She saw families eating dinner together. She saw children playing with their friends. She saw people singing and dancing at the festival. Everyone looked so happy, said Luna with wonder. Yes, because they're free to live their lives, said Alex. At the festival, Luna met other children. They didn't know she was a princess. They just saw a nice girl who wanted to play. They taught her games like tag and hide and seek. They shared their food with her. They told her jokes. For the first time in months, Luna felt truly happy. She started to giggle, then laugh, then. Suddenly, her beautiful smile came back. As soon as she smiled, all the flowers at the festival bloomed brighter. The music sounded sweeter. Everyone felt happier. But then disaster struck. The king's guards found them at the festival. There's the princess. Bring her back to the castle immediately, shouted the head guard. Luna was taken back to the castle. Poor Alex was brought before the angry king. How dare you take my daughter outside? You put her in danger, roared the king. But your majesty, look, the princess is smiling again, said Alex bravely. The king looked at his daughter. It was true! Luna was smiling her beautiful magical smile again. Father, please don't punish Alex. He gave me the greatest gift, friendship and freedom, pleaded Luna. But I was trying to keep you safe, said the king. Father, I love you so much, but keeping me locked away didn't keep me safe. It made me sad and sick. I lost my smile because I lost my joy in living, explained Luna. Alex stepped forward, even though he was scared. Your Majesty, you can't protect someone by stopping them from living. Real protection comes from teaching someone to be strong and brave. The king sat down heavily on his throne. He realized what he had done. I was so afraid of losing you that I forgot you needed to be happy. You won't lose me, Father. I just need to experience the world and have friends. Can Alex be my friend? Can I visit the village sometimes? Asked Luna hopefully. The king looked at his daughter's bright, happy smile. He looked at the brave little boy who had risked everything to help her. He made a difficult but wise decision. Yes, my daughter. You may have friends. You may visit the village. But Alex, will you help me learn how to let her be free while still keeping her safe? Yes, Your Majesty. We can do it together, said Alex happily. From that day on, everything changed in the kingdom. Princess Luna visited the village every day. She made many friends. She helped in the baker's shop. She played with children. She learned about real life. The king learned too. Instead of building higher walls, he built bridges. Instead of more guards, he gave Luna teachers who taught her to be strong and smart. Instead of keeping her away from people, he invited people to the castle for parties and festivals. Alex became Luna's best friend and the king's special helper. The king saw that Alex was very smart, so he gave him the best education. Alex learned to read many books, to solve problems, and to help make the kingdom better. Years passed. Luna grew up to be the wisest, happiest, and most beloved princess in any kingdom. When people had problems, they came to her because she understood real life. She had experienced both joy and sadness, so she could help others. Alex grew up to be Luna's most trusted advisor. He helped her make good decisions for the kingdom. Even though he came from a poor family, his kind heart and wise mind made him very important. The king learned the most important lesson of all. Love is not about keeping someone in a cage, even a golden cage. Real love is about helping someone grow, learn, Shahandi, and become their best self. When Luna became queen many years later, she married Alex because they had shared so many adventures and understood each other perfectly. Together they ruled the kindest, happiest kingdom in the world. Queen Luna always remembered her time in the tower. So she made sure that every child in the kingdom, rich or poor, had the chance to play, learn, explore, and make friends. She built schools, playgrounds, and libraries in every village. The old tower where Luna used to be sad became a place of joy. It was turned into a school where children learned that being brave and kind is more important than being safe and scared. Every year, the kingdom celebrated Friendship Day to remember how one brave little boy's kindness brought back a princess's smile and taught a king the true meaning of love. And in the castle garden, there grew a special flower that Alex had given Luna on their first meeting. It bloomed all year round, reminding everyone that the smallest acts of kindness can create the biggest miracles. The king often told visitors, "I thought I was protecting my daughter by keeping her away from the world, but I learned that you cannot protect someone's body by destroying their spirit." Real love means letting people grow, even when it's scary. Princess Luna would always say, "My friend Alex taught me that happiness comes not from having everything, but from sharing everything. Your heart, your time, your life, with people who care about you." And Alex, now the royal advisor, would tell children, never be afraid to help someone, even if they seem very different from you. A kind heart is more powerful than any magic spell. The kingdom lived happily ever after, not because there were no problems, but because they faced every problem together, with love, courage, but the understanding that everyone deserves to be free, happy, but loved. If you enjoyed the video and learned something new, please subscribe to our channel for more stories. Thank you.